All right, well, we see FOKUS breaking into the A site here. Simon Dark looking to play around the cage, and he's doing it nicely so far, but your boy Lewis will be catching him. A FOKUS OG through this Org's highs and lows, and actually in the Org, when FOKUS actually made it to VCT through a similar program that challenges the EMEA, they went through VCT promotion.
Now, the post plan for FOKUS, Paranoia in hands, just wanted to try and play off a bit. Really like the cyber cage to just force them back, but time has been wasted. Waddle finds an opening to make this a 4v4.
valorant, let's just let him cross for now, because he can be a guarantee towards the end. Knows exactly what to do here, but does get dealt with. Here we go. Tag and Badgy getting some shots through themselves. That, apparently. That was smooth. Tag falls thump into the ground. Caden off to a good start himself as well. Gets away from the stun, and there's a smoke created, allowing him to try to find safety. A lot of nice shots connecting so far. Valorant might have a chance to get one in the zone. That's exactly what happens. Caden keeps going. Buddy G as well. What is going on? Wants to take the short distance angle against Valorant, and things have squared up. But given I've seen the HUD change, there's been another pick gone on. 2v3.
Prodigy's got the gun, he's backing out. Waddle here in the full clump. It's whether this corner gets cleared. He was considering hooking into this corner. He's actually going to commit to it fully.
Oh, no way. He gets two, which gives a real opportunity for Mystic here. And now FOKUS DNSTY.
10 seconds left.
Down. Mystic in the corner. Badgy knows. Paranoia connects. Knows he has to take the chance here. Smoke to give Mystic some extra space. He does take an extra angle. Paranoia does affect him. So does a flash. He tries to spray, but no one has collected him. He just walked past them. No one's really checked that corner. And Tag wants to jump in and get the double of his own as well. It's pure pandemonium. But Desire come out on top. DNSTY rather. Valorant all to himself.
Heavens above.
30 seconds left.
Found you.
He's at the spike behind.
Hostile remove.
And wants to isolate the fight. Come on.
I have retrieved the spike.
Gets a spike plant just on time, and no one's there to stop him. And now could reposition. Play as far as he wants. 1v2. Neural theft as well. Oh my word. This is very doable. Valorant probably the most noteworthy players from this roster when it comes to performance, and he's showing it right now. He's a killing machine, he is. And he can replicate the map! So that's very aggressive from the get-go. Badgy might be in trouble, and that's exactly what happens. Able to subside the Rolling Thunder with a stun. Tag walks in and stops the push from happening. That's the spike now in the hands of DNSTY. And now the Hunter's Fury is used to try and keep FOKUS a little bit further back. Now FOKUS need to rethink here, but Simon Dark isn't even letting them do that.
Tag tucking in, crossfire set up at least with Caden. Huddy picking all these angles to see where the camera is. There's a flash and a response, and the execute attempted to come through, still on to C.
Good flash. Again, buying time. FOKUS slow on this. Simon Dark on the lurk, but he won't be relevant just yet. It's Mystic. The lines of the first shot against Tag. Although Waddle being a menace, hides within Garage. Caden, next player in contention, reveals himself. Can't get anything done as FOKUS completely turned the tides. Simon Dark all to himself. He's gone all the way around and now wants to walk in from Garage. Blades out. Oh, he's going to go explosive with this one. He doesn't have a dash though. He's got a cloudburst, an updraft, looking for the headshot. Hunter's Fury off the rip. Off the tag of the Jet. But Badgy holds the line in short. Zus isn't allowed to explore.
Looks like FOKUS are just adjusting. They know the operator's over towards C. They got a kill towards A. They don't want to just make the obvious play and going in that direction, so they're going to head in towards B, break this trip, execute. If they've got the smoke available, the Breach has the stun in hand. He's twisted it towards that B main entrance. And Lewis, the recon that isn't going to see anything towards A link, but is going to keep the attention of these defenders and allow space for Valorant.
Oh, he doesn't get the pickup. That's crucial. Paranoia does miss the mark. Oh, Valorant gets both. Waddle and Badgy would have loved to collect them there, but that doesn't happen. You just can't count Valorant out. Recon out. Badgy needs to be careful here. There's two players that can potentially break away from the trip, but it's your boy Lewis that gets it. I would have thought Valorant would have been required there, but no. It's the captain of FOKUS that gets it done himself, keeping things square.
Tag definitely plays quite aggressive as a Cypher. Not afraid to go into these spaces and try to fight up. And FOKUS, just a couple of pot shots are going to be heard from Simon Dark's positioning, so he might know that it's going to be an execute. Don't know if you would have heard the paranoia, but it is a fake.
It is. So DNSTY happy to hold this position. The calls came already from Simon Duck. That's a great
20
stun.
seconds.
And counting. Alorante closing in and Tag ready for him. He spots out the weapon, but Alorante again has to win in a position like that. Waddle struggling, but Caden comes in as reinforcements on the site already, but you need to get the spike down. DNSTY looking to close in. They're looking to deny. That's exactly what Caden does. They've thrown the round. If you live here, you win, and that's exactly what DNSTY do.
Great, understandably so. If he keeps finding these first picks and first openings.
Spake of the devil. Absurd. And now FOKUS on the back foot already. Well, they're looking to break into Garage. There is one player waiting. It's Caden. But he's going to play the slow game. And so is the rest of DNSTY, not trying to go for anything overzealous. Alorante doing his own little thing onto the A site. You can see how he's posturing around it. While FOKUS, the rest of them are looking to push into B. badsyt waiting. Could be a potential crunch position for Alorante, but he gets caught out by Simon Dark again, so FOKUS need to make it work here. It's a 1-for-1. They can't afford it to be that simple, as they're already struggling in numbers. Have to let this one go. Caden knows where your boy Lewis is. There's a tag on one end. There's players on the other. It's looking a little bit miserable. Aftershock to make him delay just a little bit. There's a stun in as well. Tag can't really find anything from the high ground, so your boy Lewis gets given the opportunity to get a double kill. The round ends. Let's find himself in the back line of DNSTY here, all by himself. He's kind of hoping that he can get a few down with him. That's exactly what he does. So cheeky. Simon Dark, though, is being cheeky himself. Wants a bit of this action. Goes a little bit onto the back lines of FOKUS, not wanting to pull the trigger too far. Alorante is ready for it. What?
He's ready for anything.
Okay. He really is. And now FOKUS, full focus onto the C site.
Caden is holding his ground with 2 flashes. Never mind, it's going to just push him back. Hunter's Fury seen and heard. It's going to come out on this attacking squad to try and clear up some of these spots, and Waddle last alive. In a flank position might not really be that expected, but he's able to get 1, gets 2 before the answer's clearly prepared.
Yeah, of course. Thus, he won't be able to hold on to his life for much longer as Tag is able to find first blood. Breaking into sight, Alorante, always a menace. Omnipresent, omnirelevant. And even though there's a breakaway into sight, Spike is only just heading in its direction. Mystic wanting to break through, but not able to get anything done off the back of it. So DNSTY really struggling here, especially with FOKUS finding all of these kills one after.
There he goes.
Cage triggered. Cage triggered.
Shadows traveling.
I mean, you wouldn't consider this over till it's over, to be honest, but the fact that the A site is open just makes the chances for DNSTY that much greater. They won't be finding any sort of resistance. Tag might be in trouble, though, if he's not careful. There's a tag, he turns around, ends up picking up your boy Lewis instead. How about that for a freebie?
Put it on the left-hand side. Buddy trying to back up into Gong, holding his own, finds that opening onto Simon Dark.
Indeed. And now you got to wonder where the safety lies here for FOKUS, because at the back of sight, but they try to find safety by playing aggressive themselves. The best defensive measure is just going forwards. DNSTY struggling really to get that spike down, but badsyt might be able to alleviate some pressure. Spike picked up again. Zus has that info. 50 seconds, the cross is there. Zus doesn't connect, which means this game is still up in the air.
They've got the spike and actually taking it off the site. They want to reset. If they go for a garage, there's a trip there set up over from Alorante, and his camera is deep far back over on the C site. There's 40 seconds left for DNSTY, so this walking isn't going to trouble them too much. But as time goes on, FOKUS are going to get that information, and they have the operator posted up here.
Yeah, it's a perfect position for the operator. The long angle, holding the position. Caden's going to call this one off for sure. Stun onto the play outside of sewers. Zus to hold down the line, but doesn't quite connect as he pulls a trigger before they cross in front of him. Simon Dark, though, is able to make that operator work well. Mystic is trying to see if he can gain some pot shots through the smoke. He's staring at them, but little does he know if he pulled the trigger, it could have been a kill for him. Ends up being shut down instead as soon as the smoke dissipates, and this round is already... because Zus, the turnaround towards A is successful, especially with Simon Dark having his crosshair positioned where Hoodie lies. So the A site will fall under the Spanish representative's control, and FOKUS will have to play catch-up now from the outside.
Miss Fury trying to get onto where the spike was planted. Caden taking a hit of it, but still surviving. Spike is going to give him a chance to set up for the post plant and also that rolling thunder.
Oh, that's huge, actually. But he's going to stay in sight right now, thinking about if he wants to use it, but given that there's a dimensional drift in play, have to wait a little bit. Zus tries to get himself to the back line, and he'll probably want to play from this long position while the rest of the team tries to pincer in from the other side. Zus finds a corner to Badiji. That creates an opening for the rest of the team to flood in. Simon Dark locked into due to the smoke. The Hunter's Fury will be the next plan of action. Damage done. Denying the defuse from your boy Lewis, but it's already defused halfway. Mystic is trying to get back on it, but it's Simon Dark that keeps on putting pressure on.
Let's make it count.
That paranoia is actually pretty good. Blocks 3 here. Mystic. Bring that Sheriff to good use, actually. The Sheriffs are actually chiming, and now that's when the rifle onto Alarante's hand can also be important. Your boy's picking up one of his own, and this is completely converted. No way a round which started with 3 rifles will end up with 3 pistols, actually, for a push of his own. That's some information exchange.
It's really good information. Pretty much pushed all the way to the trip, but knows it's not going to be some C-split here. Waddle has opened up this space a bit more, but Sus is now sort of doing the Simon Dark cosplay. 3 kills so far. The ace is available to him, but with these attackers in different positions, he's really worried that the nest push through Garage is maybe where these attackers have gone. The Mystic's now seen that Cypher is on A.
Yeah, paranoia will be expended because of it. 30 seconds, and you can see Waddle getting ever closer. There might be a chance. You don't ever want to count them out, but the fact that they know he's here, they're going to take this push together. Good coordination here from FOKUS. Alorante knows there's something coming. You can hear it within his own cage. Oh, it's the slingshot. Alorante turns around, can't quite get the second, but Zus might be in trouble and uses a dimensional drift just in time, but it does leave Mystic all to himself, but doesn't even matter when he comes up from way with 2. That's just ridiculous. Badiji is affected by the rolling thunder, so this is not going to be an easy task ahead of him, and it definitely isn't. Hoodie gets the pick up. 13-9 is the score. FOKUS.
But he needed to be careful. Both him and Alorante were hit by the paranoia, but Alorante holding his ground.
He does go down though eventually, so still a trade as DNSTY are able to find themselves into the center of the site. Still quite spread out and found themselves at the bottom of plat as well, as Zus rather would look to push through. Caden awaiting as well. It's looking like a decent hold so far. It's just that there's not much utility available for the DNSTY side. Trying to go for a knife, that's something. Either way, it's DNSTY that come out on top, or actually equally trading as it's a 2 versus 2. Caden wondering if Zus is going to break out now as Mystic gets onto the site. Zus wins his individual exchange. Guided Salvo is doing more damage towards the spike direction, but now Mystic getting onto the spike will be defended by Zus here. It's a tough one. Waddle wins the first fight, tries to go for the break, and he finds
the playoffs. I think that's the major part.
Alorante is all by himself here. Sure, he's got Hoodie a little bit further back, and I don't think he'll be able to help in this endeavor. He's also going to pay attention towards what's happening in vents. He's got so many pushes coming in his direction, so he's got to have to respect it. A site's going to be handed over to DNSTY. Okay.
This is looking like an anti-bonus lost flawlessly too.
Might get on split. But that's an opportunity to do it. Zus is getting his hands on a big gun, the biggest this game can offer. And is able to find the first pick. Good step in the right direction. But now there's also a crunch out in mid. Simon Dark is trying to lure attention towards him as Caden looks to bounce onto Zus's position. He's thinking about it. And that's where the spike is as well. Losing it there could be an issue. Mystic is able to stop reinforcements. Caden needing to get out of the situation alone. Able to find the second pickup as well onto Mystic. Zus interrupts it. It's all over the place. Spike though Everyone knows where it is, and FOKUS need to decide where they want to hold here, because their positioning could be crucial for the later stage of this round.
Just that play from Mystic has opened up the left-hand side of the map for DNSTY
30
completely.
seconds left.
So the spike is going to be planted, and this position, I think, for Simon Dark, he has the attack up again. If FOKUS aren't prepared, which they haven't been looking like they have been. It's also Hoodie watching mids. It's, yeah, not the expected play. Even I didn't really see it coming, and we have full access to the minimap, Pavlos.
Paddy G, all to himself, has to run away.
The stun is good. It forces Simon Dark away from this angle, and it's a lovely aftershock combo from Hoodie. Really nice stuff from FOKUS, full stop.
Yeah, they've completely turned things around here. Gone for a small set play of their own, catching DNSTY off, and when they try to explore the ramp push. And now as DNSTY look to push into this B site, FOKUS have already got players here and waiting. Your boy Lewis not able to connect with the first one. But Mystic is able to retaliate. DNSTY might just have a chance here, but they need to be careful as FOKUS are nearby.
Blasting! Spike planted.
Dust is backed up. Aftershock has created some space for him at least. You got this flank, so it's just really about buying time and attention away from Valorant. Waddle might be able to get the timing on him. He does, and that's when the showstopper's about to come out. Rolling Thunder coming in from Mail is going to stall this a bit more, but you get more information here too. Breach rotating all the way around means that this is kind of hard to play with. Armageddon going to be used like a Hunter's Fury to stall out this plan. Salvo not ready just yet. If they can get half on the defuse now, it could be big.
It really could, but Caden isn't really allowing him to do that. Zus, I mean, oh, that was a great flick. But now with the guided salvos, it just becomes more difficult, and I think Zus realizes
Are not going to be used to stall things out. You got a breach in the doorway. That's a Rolling Thunder for Hoodie, and he's playing in the A main choke. All of the players from FOKUS, they're not like playing back off a retake. They're just standing in the site and just being isolated one at a time. It's still a 3 versus 3. But you've lost that Rolling Thunder for the retake. Seekers is going to be used to create some space, but the follow-up isn't going to be instant off the back of it. It's just for some information, and that's fine.
now Caden, what can he do here? 1v2 required. Can he isolate?
DNSTY's executes has been solid. When you got Simon Dark leading the charge, he's fully flashed. Rolling Thunder's going to cut into this corner, and the 2 players are caught out by Hoodie.
Yeah, he did a great job there. And he just wants more. Still, there's some answers back from DNSTY. Put a lot of focus into moving to the high ground first. Now, your boy Lewis has been spotted, but can't be dealt with. Both Valorante and your boy Lewis start to really connect with their shots. And he's still alive. How is he get it? Your boy Lewis here to help Valorante. He's there to trade, and he knows there's more around. Boombot flies into the air, tries to see if he can get a shot through the wall. Still gets one before he drops. I think your boy Lewis has been rejuvenated.
Ooh, Baddy G.
He gets himself into the back line.
Where's he going?
Does a lot of damage to Hoodie as well. He's just jumping and stomping wherever he goes. Mystic, though, he's capable of touches like this, but when
Ascension a lot later in the year. Baddy G shutting it down instantly. FOKUS chose to be on the defense first, and it was a 4-8 half for them. So this feels important to win, and it's a win per Pavlos.
yeah, it hasn't gone so far the way they would have liked. As DNSTY are able to win on most of these fights, sure, you might as well make good out of a bad situation and get the ult orb in Hoodie's hands. Getting that Rolling Thunder quick would be lovely, but there's a gap that Mystic is trying to work with. Oh, Badage is low. Oh, he looked away. The timing of that, it could have potentially been a pickup. And that's sort of the saving grace for FOKUS here. The 2 players that are low. Smoke could give Mystic some cover. Waddle just pre-fires. That is unlucky for Mystic. Hoodie does pick up 1 player that is low, but he's stunned. The drone does its job. And now he's off of the corner, so he no longer has that space control. 30 seconds. And the timer just keeps on going down with DNSTY having the lead. All 3 players looking in the same direction. Look at the way the crosshairs are looking. 3 different elevation points. 3 positions on the Y-axis. Hoodie, even if you were a god. Good flash from your boy, Lewis. The follow-up is also good. But Mystic is able to get a Baddy G. Isn't able to get away in that instance. DNSTY reinforce the defensive side of the B site. Feels like FOKUS have read this because they're rerouting.
One suppressed.
Water going deep as well to check out of Garage to see if there's anyone stuck around. He will find Mystic. Oh, this battle is a bit uncomfortable. FOKUS win the fight on B Heaven as well, but the fight into Garage doesn't go their way. If Simon Dark gets 2 here, this could be very doable, but he's only good for 1, meaning that FOKUS have got the advantage.
Necessary trade. Almost felt that Simon Dark might be able to get away there.
The rest are happy to do it with Sheriff, so not too bad of a situation. Alarantis just walked past Simon Dark, but still gets tag. That was awkward, but the Armageddon gets thrown in. Hoodie won't be able to avoid it, runs forwards. Face first into Simon Dark's position, gets 1, and Mystic follows up with another. Suddenly it's a 2v2 and very, very doable for FOKUS. Make that a 1v2 as FOKUS want to win this round.
And this is FOKUS doing that weird eco after a round win play that they did on Haven. So it means that the money would work out really, really well for them. Don't know if it would put DNSTY onto an eco. valorantbossyt might still have a chance to win this one. He's TP'd away towards defender spawn to try and come in and attack from screens.
valorantbossyt is the player you want to clutch this. But Mystic has just received the information. Just drops back. Calls for help for Zus. That's the first pick. Going valorantbossyt's way! Saying that this one's important. We lose this, we lose the game. Fair enough. But it's still equally traded. Your boy Lewis still feels comfortable to throw in the Sheriff. Seekers are thrown out, so you do get an idea of where 2 players are, but you also know that there's 1 waiting. valorantbossyt gets 2. He is traded out, so FOKUS are limited in decisions here because they do lack the players and lack the space as well.
Here.
Tag just sitting right far back on the site. It's whether this position gets cleared. There are 2 players in the direction that he is looking. Just whether one of them's fast enough to react, because I always felt he was going to get 1.
B. 30 seconds left.
Not simple. Not at all.
I have the
Time pressure.
Shadows traveling.
A Cypher on the site where you are. They'll try and isolate Paranoia. Doesn't catch tag.
Fully flash showstopper's going to be the thing that opens things up for Zus, but he goes down before he even gets to use it.
Yeah, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Tag, though, very quick to react there. And valorantbossyt is in the brink of the chaos, and he feels more comfortable than ever. He just wants a statement. Before he heads back into the Spanish Challenger League, he at least wants to say that he's taken down FOKUS on a map or 2. It's not over, though, is it yet? Guiding light thrown out from your boy Lewis, the captain of FOKUS. Want to see if he can have a final say, but he's denied that as well. Waddle putting him to his grave. Map number 2 falls into the hands of DNSTY. That might be a victim of this stun. As soon as he's spotted, the stun might not even be necessary. It's just an early pick. They throw the rest of your util and let, just in case there are more players around. But DNSTY show that they're entering towards the A site from a different way. Good thing for FOKUS is they've got plenty of defenders lying in wait here. Your boy Lewis will be taking the brunt full of this attack, taking a couple down with him. Make that 3 as he chases right after Caden. Waddle doubles up before. I mean, if you play a map like Split and it just doesn't go your way, you kind of lose a lot of rounds in a row. You know, you made a lot of stupid mistakes. It's often a tactic, you just like put it behind you, right? Just press that reset button, get right back into the mindset of the next one. That sort of feels like what FOKUS have done so far. But they've lost a couple of players to pistols. You want to be concerned here. valorantbossyt having a Spectre in his hand, he doubles down as well. Wait a minute, we thought FOKUS could be able to gather this one up easy, but you can never count out DNSTY's pistol.
Yeah, Mystic. All to do against 3 different types of guns. Isolated 1. There's 1 classic, and it's a classic. Tag. Great opening, really. Just going through the door. Showstopper for Simon Dark's going to be the way to find a chance. He gets body blocked. He has realized it. Your boy Lewis holds on for a lot longer than I would have expected him to. DNSTY are looking to make this free.
Yeah, solid stuff. Openers. You know, it's that individual power that just feels so much better for Dynasty now, right? You see a couple of players just taking some peeks, even unassisted with flashes, and they just come out on top. And I think being focused, that's just not easy to play against. It's hard to, you know, get your mojo back after you're being diffed so much. You know, you've got players that are solid in situations like that.
But I guess it's Dynasty again, just as soon as they've been unable to qualify, the pressure's off of them, they can just play.
Sure. Armageddon used.
Spike
And that's a
down,
good
attacker
one
spawn.
to throw in, right? Because if you're trying to use the zip line to get onto the other side, you get knocked up, but you're dead, right? That is just the ultimate key to death. So, nice little idea. I mean, that's not what really comes to fruition there. Instead, it's FOKUS that take over with their pounce on the south side of this map. And with the spike under their control, as illustrated from my lovely observer team. There's really not much that Dynasty can hope for in this one, and FOKUS will keep close.
All of the guns that were left there too mean that pretty much everybody other than Lewis is upgraded. High-low for the peak of the operator. The nade is going to force them off, might even get a kill. The Summondak forced to peek out because of the salvo. To provide some of the most interesting stuff here. Simon Dark attack hopping has been a delight to watch for Dynasty throughout this series.
That's also something that you want to do, right? You want to be able to prove yourself against whoever you are, playing. Also the viewers, the potential teams that are watching. I mean, you're playing for pride after all. Here we go, though. It seems like Dynasty want to go for a push here, but FOKUS seem ready for it. Armageddon thrown in tower. Alorante able to avoid it. Won't be a problem for him as he sits down now in arcade. Dynasty looking across. A lot of them taking a lot of chip damage, so that might be easier for FOKUS to clean up. Alorante gets pressured, though, and he's able to get one. Sure, he's traded. That tower control will alleviate the pressure, but FOKUS somehow are able to get a few picks in here and there. And the Spiker's only just gone down. Rolling Thunder. This is going to be huge. Chase coming in. Waddle going after him. It's only the Salvo that gets the first pick. And it feels like they've already done their job, but the two players from FOKUS are holding hands, looking to move in together. Simon Dark with a crossfire. The stun as well from Caden is well timed. Flash as well. The deny. Buying the time, allowing Simon Dark and setting him up. Haven't gone for the direct plant, but he knows there's someone nearby, and Badiji ends up falling in that instance. So FOKUS have got the player advantage. Now they need to look behind them. Look at that. Look at Tag. No one's checking his position, or Alorante was for a second, but the timing is just off. Tag taking full advantage of it. Zus wanting to push on side, but also knowing that his backline is exposed. It is a tough world for FOKUS right now. Shut down from all positions. That something could be happening here. Valorant also, all he needs to do is just press mouse 1.
I mean, there's no way that Alorante gets out here. Yeah, Caden just cutting him off. Taking all of tower means that sight is very handy for Dynasty. Salvo's gonna just chip away a bit of damage, but Simon Dark going in the direction where the salvos came from. Drone's got so much information where these last 3 players are. Might have spotted all of them.
I mean, they have 3 rifles. You just wonder how much they're willing to go for this. You know they've got some money to expend for the next round. But Badiji is denying them the choice. Sweet little double kill.
To go and it didn't quite work. Armageddon maybe for Lewis, maybe. The Hoodie finds that opening onto Tag. He's low HP though. Simon Dark looking to run him down. He does exactly that.
It's done. Good work so far. No matter what gun he's on.
I was about to say the same thing.
Charge.
Running it down
Still
with the
got
Phantom
it.
this time.
Yeah, exactly. Just switching things up, knowing that his team required of him a bit of a quicker pace. FOKUS wanting to break through. First kill successful, but when you've got cross lines like this, crossfires galore, it's always going to be difficult. Badiji and Caden just working so well together. And Simon Dark now wanting to appear. Zus will pull the trigger, go in aggressive with a shorty, but Simon take that. But you want to be a little bit more calculated to when you use all that utility. But finally things seem to be working out for FOKUS just for a little bit. Denied.
30 seconds left.
But either way, it's not like these players are doing Team Liquid Academy-esque things by just, you know, taking random picks.
Yeah,
making
I mean,
this
the
exciting,
Valorant's
making this-
fine. I just wish there was a bit of stakes to it. Like, maybe it should be like, if Dynasty win, Focus have to buy them all a new bundle or something, you know what I mean? Vice
Ooh,
versa.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, maybe we should have added the stakes here. Maybe that should be it. You know?
Twiggy's going to buy everybody the bundle is what you're saying, right?
Maybe
Whoever
the stakes
wins.
should be buying the other team stakes, you know, professional.
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
Some wagyu. Why not?
Enemy remains.
Yeah, he's got to be going somewhere. BBL probably.
For sure.
Spike down. Attacker
Sure.
spawn.
Unless he breaks through Ascension already. A big exchange there. Showstopper not quite connecting onto your boy Lewis. I think this is the biggest chance Focus have ever had. Caden, though, is dealing against players that are very, very low. Could be easy pickings, but tag gets spotted. Or it could have been just a random pot shot through the smoke from Hoodie. I think there's also an equally possible scenario. Although Focus haven't really found the comfort to cross into the site yet. Just want to make sure that from Tower they can do as they please. Us has come alive now on the pistol. Nearly grabs a third pickup there, but Dynasty want to keep things close. Simon Dark, orb in hand as well. Knows that 2 players are low. Paint Shells could do a bit. Hoodie is the healthiest of them all. He's the one attempting to put the spike in the ground. Waddle picks up another. Now, all of a sudden, you may think that Dynasty have a real chance, a big opportunity.
Ooh, these 2 players, actually, Lewis is down low. Position going to be just...
Simon Dark is considering it. Stun.
Oh.
That is snappy. Not too shabby at all. Waddle gets a little bit too overzealous there. Presses W key instead of pressing mouse 1. So Dynasty still lose the access over the A site, but might still have a strong chance of getting it back.
Spike planted.
They just need to pick first. Mystic holding out in a corner. It's not going to make it easy. They're looking to come back here. I think Focus, this is just intent. This is just them showing that they're not going to allow Dynasty to reverse sweep them. 2v3. The spike's still ticking, but I think the time running out.
With Utel, with stuns. Fall for that space. Simon Dark's going to do exactly that. And he does have the support of Baddy G as well. This is a complete clear-up.
Yeah, finally something going right for Dynasty from the get-go. This time having guns, it just allows them with a set play to get ahead. You know, on Fracture on the defensive side, you need to be taking up space. This is exactly what they do. Valorant left alone, and he might just have a chance. But if it was
available.
Good combo as well. Simon Dark, aggressive. He doesn't connect the first shot, allowing Hoodie to get the pickup now. Focus can just break through. I think they're going to try and use the pacing of all this. They've already broken into Tower. They've managed to walk outside of the smoke and created some opening for themselves. Dynasty got a little bit caught off by guard here, but you also do have Tag approaching your boy Lewis, not able to get the pickup. Meaning that Focus, they're in pole position in this round. And they're mad that Dynasty got the round before.
Aiden fighting back a bit though. 3 versus 5. Starting to work out and just not using this showstopper as a way of entry. It might just be to stall time. Might not even be needed this round full stop.
Drones exchange, Rolling Thunder used early. Orbital strike as well. Waddle needs to escape. It does escape just in time. And to make matters worse for Focus, it's Simon Dark that gets the pickup. Rolling Thunder right back at them. Caden running forwards. So is Simon Dark, but Hoodie is able to avoid it and end up getting a pickup as well. It's absurd. This is crazy. And Mystic has found a gap from the aftershock, so he just keeps the pace going.
Dynasty managed to back out completely, so all of these areas need to be cleared by Focus. They have 30 seconds left. 3 versus 4 on site, trying to clear sand as much as they possibly can. And it is just the tail of Waddle on site. Brimstone's position here for Baddy G is also really good. It's whether it gets cleared.
These smokes are also complicating the affair. 13 seconds, Hoodie's able to break in. They might just have an opportunity here. Zuts through the wall. Okay, that actually creates a bigger chance of Focus. But it's just a couple of rounds ago. That's mad. So if he gets a kill here, that's a very real possibility that he will have it. Mystic on his way back ends up with 1. Simon Dark throws in the show stuff. If he pulled the trick up against the smoke, he would have gotten 1. Armageddon as well. Is that enough of a final for the show stuff to be used? Valorant gets a pickup. Doesn't give him a chance to pull the trigger. This is looking clean. This is looking very clean. And albeit Waddle getting a pickup by the end. Maybe 2, maybe even 3. I don't think this round will be going in Dynasty's way. Either way, you can count this one out. Waddle. Good stuff. Can carry this onwards. There might just be a chance here for DNSTY. Orbital strike dropping, and FOKUS are able to just escape on time. Oh, the timing of it all. It's so damn close. But suddenly FOKUS find themselves pincered in. And they need to make some moves to break through. Mystic, does he kind of have the read of ValorantBossyt's position? I don't think he does. Instead, I have a feeling they're just going to walk directly into Simon Dark's hands. Yep, that's what they're going to do. Nice shot connecting. That was the lowest player of the two, and he just keeps on going, takes another position after the other. And DNSTY are looking to square things up here as Mystic. Bit of a gamble taken up from DNSTY to leave.
What?
That's explosive. That is really feisty, and he just carries that through. 2 kills to his name, and he's completely made the spawn of the defenders treacherous territory. And now they know the B site's completely opened. They can just focus on planting it there. And the 12th round will surely be theirs.
Oh, Hoodie's going to hear all of this too. He's holding on. Caden saving that final rifle to get Alorante. But everybody else has gone in a different spot. He collapsed them!
He does, and it's crucial. His life does get traded, but FOKUS and now moving in as a unit. Even if Batty G is able to trade his life, that's still a numbers advantage for FOKUS, but he doesn't even get the delicacy of doing so. Instantly, 4v2, double the amount of players available. Armageddon thrown in, Tag gets a call out of his own. Suddenly, Waddle comes into the fight. It's a one-on-one, Mystic v Waddle. One that could decide overtime or the match and series win for FOKUS.
Pressure is more on Mystic. The ball's in his court to get the spike planted. A reset position for Waddle. He's going completely underground. And Mystic's planted for the direction that he's going in. Don't know if Mystic's going to expect this.
Oh, he's not looking. Waddle's going to get a free piece here and overtime. All possible names for the 3 letters on our screens. But it's FOKUS. That is the one. With first...
Right. Fine.
Bloods? What? Huh? Re-roll the tape. I don't want to see the next round. I just want to see a replay of what that was. Huh?
Subway Surfer Waddle headshot. Keep calling him Waddle. It's Destiny Waddle. Oh, this is driving me mad. The series is killing me, Bablos.
Oh, let's see who's able to kill who on this round, though, because Desire are hungry to keep things going. Batty G doubles up and instantly turns the tables around. Simon Dark in the middle of the site. We know how dangerous he can be in situations like these, and FOKUS have completely been denied entry. It feels like everybody knows where they're coming from. Starting to break through, Simon Dark will instantly reveal himself, and he'll be coming from the shadows. Sees the first barrel of a weapon, is able to swing by. Caden. Oh, FOKUS. FOKUS. It's only FOKUS this round. DNSTY haven't been able to reply, give an answer. It's as if they've just sellotaped their mouths. Duct taped them. Simon Dark is really trying to make something out of the situation. Over times, it's so risky, so back and forth. So you want to see if you can make your opponent shake, even on a 2v5. Stun out. One affected.
Retrieving flash.
But it just buys time, right? The spike has been down for quite a while now.
Not ready yet.
DNSTY required to go aggressive. Simon Dark, so damn accurate today, but can't quite connect the shot onto one. Still 2 remaining, and it's down to Tag. Won't check his right tonight. Let's see how this one goes, though. It's not over. Stun, that's beautiful. Catches 3 players off guard, but it's still the guided salvage from your boy Lewis to do work. Look, if FOKUS can continue being on top here on the defensive side, this is a positive sign. Like we said, the defensive is where the teams have struggled, and this time FOKUS are on top. 2 remain here for DNSTY. What can they do?
Nice to see the change with the op. Just wasn't pulling out as much as Simon Dark was. But it's a risk, right? In overtime, if you get the op, you don't have armor. The showstopper's going to be in hand, but it's not going to be used on where Simon Dark is. He should be spotted out. Be incredible if he manages a 1 versus 4 on 20 HP.
I mean, it'd be the only thing we haven't seen today, and I do enjoy a surprise. Simon Dark. His name's Simon. And it's probably dark
30
in his
seconds
room.
left.
Got a 4 in his name and he needs 4 kills.
The teams have gone ahead and played in the playoffs. Oh, Simon Dark gets a collateral operator shot. He just said, Zuz had way too much fun the previous round. I want some of that. Caden as well popping off. Yeah, DNSTY aren't handling this off so easy. They want it. They want it bad.
Last player standing.
It's becoming a grudge match here, right in it. There's too much on the line now.
Oh, just end the game. Yeah, won't necessarily be too shabby. I mean, both teams have played well. It has just been a game that hasn't really had much stakes attached to it since maybe like the 4th, 5th round of Haven.
Yeah, maybe.
30 seconds left.
What if they just go ahead and win this now?
Spike planted.
Numbers advantage in favor of Focus. Never mind.
Yep. Not for long, right? Paint shell's used here from Simon Dark, and he's got the perfect position to stop this defuse from happening. It's got to be so daunting to play up against his operator. How do you distract him? You don't have any flashes left. You've got the guided salvos, but then you need to figure out where's the best place to put them. Trying to take tower under your control seems to be the priority. Mystic able to do that now. Simon Dark, can you be found? Does hit the shot. Caden as well. Mystic required to get a 1v2 here, but he's running out of time. Rolling Thunder's now available. Call this one off. Focus, albeit getting the first shots through.
One enemy remaining.
Being able to get the first 2 without being traded. Being up 5 here. In the smoke, this could be dangerous. Zuz breaking through and it's tagged to find the first headshot. They could just back out of this now, especially knowing that DNSTY are coming in from the other side, but they're doing the exact opposite. They're sticking by because they know they can just crunch into them. They will destroy them where they stand. This is clean. Focus took the timeout, but it's DNSTY to end up on top, a reverse sweep. They get away from challenges.